Growing a Rex in the Isle is always a dangerous, challenging prospect. Rex is still a new release at this time, and it seems like everyone is either playing it themselves or trying to kill every little Rex they can find before they get big enough to be dangerous. Trying to survive when food can be scarce and it seems like everyone and their mother is out for your blood, it often feels as though you're just trying to survive one run of bad luck after another. Today, I decided to grow in the Highlands instead of hiding away in some dark corner of the map, and fortune, as it turns out, favors the bold. Still not quite sure what that sound was just then, but at this point I was feeling confident that it might be food and started trying to track it down. When I go into the bushes, I hear something more promising and change tack. At this point I'm thinking the call sounded herbivore and these footsteps sound bipedal, but I won't be sure until I get it out into the open. They seem small enough, so I'm pretty confident I'll be able to take whatever it is. At first I'm disappointed that it's a goat, then I spot the galley running off into the bushes and decide to change my target a second time. I can tell by the way this galley is moving, namely that it's not trying to kick my conveniently shin-high head, that it's an AI and not player-controlled. While a bit of a pain to catch, I'm at almost 40% growth, and I'm confident in my ability to put my long legs to good use. I try attacking it with headbutts to see if I can knock it down, and just generally get some practice in, but I can't land either of my hits, so I never found out. But something that I missed, and you probably did too, was the pair of small galleys on the hillside to the left. Fortunately, they came over to say hello anyway, and while I missed the first one, now that was just flat out unlucky. At this point, I'm keeping an eye on that other juvie galley because these are not AI, these are players. When I turn, watch the reddish bush in the middle distance. See if you can see the same wheels turning in their head that I did. He's thinking about it, weighing potentially getting revenge over waiting for his buddy to respawn. And there's this juvie Rex here that's just so kickable. And he's nice and distracted, and he's eating. It's so tempting. If you're wondering why that crush killed him so fast, it's not because I'm a filthy damage hacker, I promise. At the moment, intentional or not, Rex crush damage doesn't seem to account for how big you are. If you can pin it, you do the full, flat crush damage, and it kills small things very fast. I really hope this gets changed, personally. Changed or fixed. It makes telling legitimate players apart from hackers really difficult, and honestly, it's just flat out not fun for anybody. That was a pretty unsatisfying kill with how instantaneous it was, and it also didn't leave me vulnerable like a raptor would have been if it was executing the same pin on a similar target. But remember, at the end of the day, we have to play around the mechanics and can't change what we're dealing with at any given moment. When all is said and done, survival is the only win condition.